Hello YouTubers, just coming today and bringing a video to you today on a haul that I bought from The Works. Christmas is coming and I wanted to do for my daughter and my granddaughter their own advent calendar. So I bought this today, well it's just been delivered today, which was really quick delivery actually. So I want to paint up a rocking horse for their advent calendar this year for my daughter and one for my granddaughter. And at the moment, these are buy one, get one free. So instead of being £20, they actually work out at £10 each. But obviously you've got to need two of them. Now I looked online because I want to do those for, like I say, for my granddaughter and that for Christmas. And once painted, they actually sell for a lot of money. So very pleased with those. I got just for my daughter to have a go at for £1. None of this was in the sale, so you can see how cheap it is. I love The Works. I'm a big fan of The Works, and I've got hexagonal with clip on the front. £3. I mean, you can't go wrong at that. I often sit and watch people on YouTube in America, and they go to like their mall and they have like crafty places, but they are absolutely rammed with arts and crafts stuff. And ours, I mean, over here we get like Hobbycraft, they're really good, but they're not half the size of the ones in America, and I'm very jealous. So ordering offline, there's always more online to order than there is to buy in the shops. So I got two of those for £3. They're going to make great Christmas presents. And these are all things as well I can sit and do with my daughter. I also, got some dowels. Now I didn't realise these were quite as big as they are. I think they were £3 or £4, but they are loads in there, look. Just pull one out. I wanted some really good strong dowels, so when I made heads and things like that, I've got something to put them into. Obviously I should probably cut them in half because they are the heavier side of extreme. Because I'm really bad, anybody that knows me, I'm really bad for faces. And anything that's got like a human face in it, I just can't do it. It doesn't matter how hard I try, I can't do it. I've even got moulds. And even when I use the mould, it's not what I want at the end of it. So it's definitely something that I'm going to start practicing. So my theory is I probably could sort of saw that in half, get my husband to saw that in half. Or maybe thirds. I do use the cocktail sticks, but they're just not big enough. So now I've gone to the other extreme of a massive great big dowel. But at least when I've got it on that, and I can push this into a piece of stuff that you use for flower arranging and things like that, that's green or something like that, or a polystyrene piece of polystyrene that will now hold, so I can push the head onto it and I can have a go and try and master the faces a little bit. Even if I could get halfway there, I'd be pleased. But faces are definitely not something that I don't enjoy doing, and maybe that's why I can't do them, I don't know. But it's definitely something that I think I'm going to have a go at. But that's why I ordered those, with faces in mind. I've even bought books, which I've been through with you. There's different videos on here of different books that I've bought with faces in it. How to do a face. I still can't do it. So that's those. And then I bought, bear with me ladies and gentlemen. Oh. These ones. Now my husband's taken the hinges off. I don't sleep at night. I have like an insomnia. And I thought, well, if I got my husband to take the catches off and everything, I could have a go at little projects with these, and I wouldn't have to go and wake him up to do it for me. Because they're so small screws, I struggle to hold onto the screwdriver. So he's done that already for me, so I'm ready to go with that one. That one's quite a small one. These were £1. These were all £1 each. I've got a square one that's got hinges, which he's taken off for me. And that actually clips together, I think. Let me take, because he tapes them down so he doesn't lose any of the bits. Which kind of makes sense, really. No, it's got a little If you can see that there, it's just a little magnet that holds them down, which is the same as this little one here. I've already done a project on one of these, I'll show you in a moment. This one he's taken the hinges off of, and it also comes with a catch for the front. So he's taken all those off for me. You can see inside it, look. It's all in there. Fits together very nicely. £1 again. So I bought two each of these ones. So I've got a small rectangle, a larger rectangle, and a square. So I've got 2 each of those. Then I saw a lady on YouTube I was watching to do with jelly rolls. Now, I'd never heard of a jelly roll pen. As far as I was concerned, after I'd done a little bit of research online, I thought, they look like gel pens to me. But actually, I thought, oh, I'll order some anyway, these gel rolls. The gel roll base pens. So I've got a white one, a black one and a clear one. She was using a clear one. And I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, it was absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to have a go at using some of these. So I'm going to do a video when I use this. Just to show you, I had a little tinker about with it this morning. And it just sort of turned up. But I've got a couple of bits I'd like to have a go. I've got a tray that I baked. This, which looks lovely. But in my divine wisdom, I forgot to check the bottom. So after I'd made these bits, put them all together, put them in the oven. It's not been varnished yet. Look at the bottom on it. It's horrendous. So I'm going to use this and have a go at some jelly rolls, see what happens with the colours and that. And then we'll varnish it to see what happens to it. And plus it's quite bendy, it's quite flimsy. So it's not sort of working for me, so that's something we'll have a go at doing. And I'll put a video up so you can see what that looks like. And then I ordered these. Now I've got an immense load of cutters, lots and lots of cutters, from doing my fondant and my cake work. Okay, but the trouble is, all my cutters are really big. I haven't got no little ones. And if I have got a little one, it's like this size is a little one, and then the next size up, which is huge. So, and I kind of wanted one that was a little bit bigger each time, that only went up slightly in size. Now these were off of Amazon, and so were these. These were, I think they ended up like £3.99 or something. They were very cheap. And these were, I can't remember now. I know I spent £14, and I've bought these two and some bronze Fimo clay, and there was something else which isn't coming till next week. I can't remember what it is, but they were very cheap on Amazon. Now I like Amazon, it's probably one of my favourite places, because you can pretty much get everything. But I did look for these boxes on Amazon and I couldn't find one, and when I did, oh, that's a bit of a fib, I did find them, but they were really dear, and ones this small will go something silly like £5.99 for one. When they're £1 in the works, you can't go wrong. So I thought, no, I'll just go down and do it. But the reason I wanted to get some more of those was because I've made, just tinkering around, if you can see that, a dragon's eye with dragon scales all the way round. It was only tinkering around, just having a little sort of go at some bits, and actually it turned out beautifully, if you can see that. So I'm going to do another video over the next couple of days. It will be sort of put up, and I'm going to do and show you how I did it. You don't have to do it the same, well, you can do it the same, it's up to you, but this is how it started out. So this is another reason I wanted these. But when I found that I could get a slightly bigger one, I was really pleased with that for the same price, or a square one. But my only problem with that is, because I covered the entire box with Fimo and then stuck this to the outside, it takes up a lot of clay. Now it depends what you're going to use it for, I suppose. I'm going to use that as a, well, that's a tester. I should keep hold of that one maybe, or I might give it to somebody in the family. But you're going to use more clay on the bigger ones. So I'm going to use them, and I'm going to do them, but I'm just going to roll the clay thinner, I think, to put as a base. It doesn't need to be very thick, because this just pushes straight on afterwards. And I'm going to look at doing some different sort of kind of scales as well, and having a go and see if we can do anything with that. What I might do is see if we can find some different scales and have a go at doing them and pushing them on the bottom here maybe. I don't know, we'll have a look. We could do this little one with different side, do perhaps zebra, like fur, we could do, we'll have a look anyway, and we'll do it together. So this is going to be my next video, how to do these, one of these, or how I did it. I mean, you don't have to do it the same, but that's probably going to be my next one. So, right, just a quick one that was just to let you know that you can get some fantastic stuff from the works, and it's very, very, very cheap. It's quite rough sawn, but it's alright for what I want for it. And these horses are buy one get one free, or 2 for £20 I think it was, which is an absolute bargain, and it's double-sided, look. So they're Advent horses, so I'm going to really I'm going to put clay on mine and turn them 3D, both sides and everything for the kids. So I will also bring a film up when I do those, when I start painting them and all that sort of thing, because I'll have to have a base coat on each one for whatever the colour is underneath it. I think the granddaughter I'm going to do baby pink and grey / silver, which I think will look beautiful, and then little numbers on the doors. And then my daughter, I don't know, I'd like to do her an actual Christmassy one, so perhaps red and green and Christmassy colours maybe. So, but again, I'll come to you when I do these, but they'll have to have a gesso paint over them first anyway. But do be careful if you gesso paint them, because you'll lose the pattern. So that is, just be a little bit careful. I mean, I'm going to gesso the drawers to start with, and then go from there. Alright, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll speak to you very soon, because I shall bring the video with the dragon eye, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Bye.